Hello everybody, PJ Deluxe here, and today I will be showing you guys my 2024 collection of everything I bought during the whole year. Now, this is a very interesting episode or video that kind of means a lot to my heart because some of these guys are a little bit confusing of why they're here because these three were available in 2023, not in 2024. What happened, PJ Deluxe? How did that happen? And I will be here to explain all of that today. So without further ado, let's get started with all of these guys. First of all, let's begin with the mini smiling critters here. First, let's review Crafty Corn here. Crafty, I really like her design a lot. She is really cute as a small mini plushie. As y'all know, these guys are really short. Like here, let me grab out this random ruler I totally grabbed out of nothingness. Look, this smiling critter is pretty small. Here, let me flip it so y'all can see better. Look at that height. That is that's like a little less than 7 inches. So yeah, these guys are pretty small, but also very adorable. And if you're a Crafty Corn fan and cannot afford the bigger version, then I think this Crafty Corn is a really good choice for you. Next up, we got Hoppy Hopscotch here. The ears are bendable, believe it or not. I know that a lot of people online are like, are the ears bendable? Are the ears bendable? But yeah, they are, similar to the bigger version. So yeah, this is Hoppy Hopscotch. Not really much to say about her, but she does have a really small tail. And her eyes are, staring into your soul. But hey, all of these guys are, you know what I'm saying? Next up, we got Bobby Bear Hug. Now, Bobby Bear Hug's head for me is... oof. Yeah, not really that good, huh? But yeah, besides that, I really love her charm. All of these guys wear these necklaces, which implies that they're from the Smiling Critter Show, which is why I'm using them for my Smiling Critter Show. But yeah, besides that, nothing really more to say other than I wish this could just go down, but as you can see, that currently did absolutely nothing. So yeah. And now we have Kickin' Chicken. Kickin' Chicken, I wouldn't say is my favorite character, although something I definitely want to point out is that this material is the same material that can glow in the dark, and I will test that in the future to see if he does. But yeah, this is the type of material that can definitely glow in the dark, so I'll test that out for you guys. Luckily, the nose is actually seeable when I do that. So, yeah, A+ for him. On to the next one. Oh, yeah. Next, we have Madame Oink. I mean Picky Piggy. I mean Packy. Anyway. Yeah, so Picky Piggy is a pretty, cute character. I needed to edit, the tail. But something I did notice is, look at this. Y'all may not notice it, but the wiring inside that makes it bendy, can actually poke out. So yeah, you gotta be careful when you buy yourself a Picky Piggy when you, do that and all. So, yeah. Besides that, nothing really more to say about Mrs. Madame Oink. I mean Pork Patch. I mean Picky Piggy. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoy Mrs. Madame. Anyway. So, yeah, hope you guys like her. Next, we got Catnap, the mini version. The tail is very long. I think it's the same height as a mini smiling critter. Let me test that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know why these guys have such long tails, but hey, they do. And it's also really cute. Look at Catnap. Doesn't he look like a little cat you want to buy? He does, right? Yeah, he does. Anyway, hope you guys like him, you guys should totally buy him, in my opinion. Y'all should buy him and Dog Day together. They are really good. But yeah, besides that, nothing really more to say about our cat nappy friend here. Mr. Nappy Cat. Mr. Nappy. Yeah, pretty cute character. Alright, hope you guys enjoy him. Time for the next one, aka Bubba. Now, Bubba is a really special character for me because it is my favorite color, which is sky blue. And the charm is printed, though, which isn't really ideal. I don't really like it when they are printed. Like, for example, I think... No, not her. Hold on. Yeah, I think that, she, also is printed. Yeah, it is. And I don't really like that, but I understand why they needed to do that. And another thing about Mr. Bubba is that this is going upwards. Not really how gravity works, but whatever. The tail is also really small, but I think I like it. I feel like that's what most like. If I were to imagine like a small elephant, I think that's what I would say it would look like. But besides that, I feel like something I've realized for a lot of these characters is that the colors that they are genetically impossible, which I know is crazy that I just realized now. But like almost all of the smiling critters, except for Kickin' Chicken and Picky Piggy and maybe Crafty Corn, depends on how you look at it, are all like, besides them, everyone else is like a color that is impossible for their kind. But yeah, that's it for Mr. Bubby. And here's Dog Day. Dog Day has a tail. He's basically the same as his bigger version, except for obviously the mouth and the eyes. Kind of looks like the GH plushies that are now limited edition, except if you buy them from a reseller. But yeah, besides that, there's nothing really more to say about this cute little dog, except for the fact that his nose actually works. And also, why is there plastic here? Oh yeah, hold up, let me remove that. Yeah, now he no longer has plastic. But yeah, besides that, that's all for the mini smiling critters. Now, a lot of these are smiling critters, so let's take a quick break with Killy Willy. Killy Willy is an interesting one because I got Killy Willy alongside Boxy Boo and Daddy Longlegs as like a Project Playtime little thingy, because all three of them are in Project Playtime. But about Killy Willy is that I don't like how the paint is really easily coming off, even though I rarely use this guy for videos. Like, when was the last time I used him in a comedy short, huh? Tell me. Exactly. Like, I barely even use him, so the fact that the paint's already wearing off is not really a good look now, especially since he's $32. And with shipping, that's nearly $50. Not 50, but like nearly 50. But besides that, I really like his feet. His fur is acceptable. It's definitely better than the old plushies, because their fur just got in your mouth all the time. But yeah, and also the area where they put the culture fly tag isn't really ideal. I feel like it would have been better if they put it on the foot. But go off, I guess. But besides that, I guess I could also say that the mouth is really good. And so is really the mouth, in my opinion. Pretty cool. But yeah, definitely a cool plushie. But I think you should only buy him when he has a discount. So yeah. Back to the nightmare of the smiling critters. I got this plushie in the first day of school for me from a friend of mine's. Shout out to them, which I don't know if they are okay with me saying their name, or, well, I am, but like, not sure if they would like to get credited for owning this. But yeah, it's a pretty cool knockoff, although the tail, I don't really like how it's like bendy like that, and it's not like posable, but hey, it's a bootleg, what do you expect? And also, the hands are really like over plushed. But another thing I like is that this guy is hangable. Like, he has a hanging thingy up here, so yeah, I can, like, hang him up if I wanted to, like that. But yeah, pretty cool plush. Besides that, there's nothing really more other than the fact that there's a white cloth here for whatever reason. But yeah, besides that, that's really it for. Oh my god, I have the hiccups. That's really it for our catnap friend. Other than this is leather. Why is it leather? Why is it leather? Let's move on, and now let's review Mr. PJ Pugapillar. PJ is a pretty good plushie, but the eyes are reflective, so I don't really like that. But the fur, it's I feel like this guy's fur is better. But yeah, for $32 as well, I wouldn't say he's worth it, but like, feel like for a discount he would be. Like, I don't know, like a 10 to 20 discount. But besides that, there's really nothing much to say about our Puggo friend, other than I almost returned him for thinking that he was missing a tooth right here, but then I'm dumb. But yeah, besides that, this guy is really fuzzy, so I'm going to throw him out. And next we have Monster Catnap. Monster Catnap is posable with a lot of his positions, and you can really hear his bending. Like, let me just be quiet and y'all can hear this. If y'all heard that, let me know. There's nothing really more to say about this cattish friend, other than he is $42 and nearly $60 when you buy the plush, which is kind of interesting because the normal smiling critters only cost $6 less than him, and I feel like he has like less material than them in general, so I don't really see the reason why an extra $6 was necessary. But yeah, you can also kind of see when you look at this that, like, just look at it directly. It definitely reminds you of the first, like, trailer for Catnap. But also you can, oh, my bad. You can also really see the stitching there, which is pretty cool. And something weird is that they didn't change the chain from Catnap. Like, look at this chain, and it's the same as the first Catnap, but they changed it to what's it called again? They also changed it to like a rubberish material. So the fact that they didn't do that here is really interesting. But besides that, nothing really much more to say about this cattish friend. So yeah, that's it for Mr. Catnap. Next toy we have is Daddy Longlegs. Now, Daddy Longlegs is a pretty interesting character since we never see him in game other than in Project Playtime. But it's really interesting how they decided to make a plushie off of him, even though, like I said earlier, he's not even in the game. And he was still a plushie even before he was in Project Playtime with the old version. So yeah, I think it's really weird how they decided to like capitalize off of him. But yeah, the only difference from this one and the old one is honestly nothing except for that here the hat is not removable, but the old one hat was removable. But yeah, besides that, there really is no difference. Well, maybe there used to be Velcro here, but like there isn't in this one. This one has no Velcro, unlike Mommy Longlegs' old version that I own has. So yeah, pretty weird, but I like his mustache. He has a pretty good mustache. And here we have my Miss Delight plushie that I made. I think I could definitely improve it, but I really like it, especially since it looked kind of realistic to the game before I added the head. But I'm really proud of what I used for the hair and such, and I'm really proud of like basically everything of it. This was my first Poppy Playtime fan-made plushie. So yeah, for it being my first for the community, I definitely like it a lot, and I definitely learned a thing or two from making it. But besides that, I'm like really proud of it. So yeah, on to the next one. Y'all are probably thinking I'm purposely ignoring them, huh? Well, I'm purposely I'm gonna save them next. So this guy, I got him in Mexico. There was also a catnap, a crafty, a dog day, a hoppy, and other such plushies. So yeah, I really do like him a lot, especially like there were only like 3 of him, and one of them had stuffing coming out of here, and the other one was missing its thingy here, which is kind of bad because if you look at it really carefully, you can see how here was the tag. So if I bought that one, it would be kind of illegal for me to buy it since it was missing a key feature. But another thing is, I feel like this used to be a Pokemon plushie that just got replaced with mostly the head. Because, as you know, Kickin' Chicken's feet are yellow, not brown. And if we were to just do that, you can see the massive color difference. And the reason earlier I mentioned how, hold up, let me get him back. The reason why I mentioned how Kickin' Chicken could glow in the dark is I one time saw this guy glow in the dark, but not the front part, but the back part. And the back part is like scarily similar here, and also this guy looks neon, which is even further evidence as to why I personally thought and still think that he could glow in the dark. Besides that, there's nothing really more about him. I just realized this video is as of right now the same length as the old one, and we're barely halfway done. Damn. Anyways, let's explain this massive long story of the elephant in the room. Now, y'all may be thinking, well, you already had this guy next year. Well, guess what? I have 2 of him now. So I bought all 3 of these from Mercari, and basically they were at a pretty huge discount because they don't work anymore. But they are really cool in my opinion, because just look at them. Sure, they're like brain rot to some degree, but like, look. So yeah, basically I got these guys from a reseller for less than $50. And I have a video up of me reviewing said plush. So yeah, these guys are really cool in my opinion. So yeah, I think I might like, because I have a duplicate of this guy, I might make a Grumpy Huggy one, which is really cool because, as y'all know, Grumpy Huggy is no longer available, sadly. But I could make a custom if I really tried. But yeah, besides that, nothing really more to say about these guys. So yeah. And now it is time to review Kickin' Chicken. Yippee! So I'm wearing a mask right now because I am. And as you can see, the material right now, it looks pretty cool, but the weird part is that Catnap and Kickin' are the only 2 plushies with this material. Like, everyone... Something is in my... Anyway, unlike these other guys with the material, Kickin' Chicken has a definitely different material. So yeah, that's weird about him. But besides that, he has an Elmo nose. So yeah, we can say officially that Big Bird is officially a part of Elmo. So yeah, but besides that, nothing really more to say. And here we have Crafty Corn. Yippee! Here's the chain, which is, it feels like it can easily break off. If anyone owns like Crafty Corn, you guys can tell that this chain can easily break. And I really like my Crafty Corn plushie for one reason. I was the first person ever to receive a Crafty Corn and post it online. Maybe I wasn't the first to receive it, but I was the first for the internet to see it. So yeah, I think it's really cool that I was the first to get Mrs. Crafty. And now Picky Piggy was one of the last plushies I got. I also got Picky Piggy as well with Kickin' Chicken. But the reason why I got them so late is because they simply forgot to ship them. No, I am not kidding you. They actually forgot to ship Picky Piggy. But besides that, I can say that the chain is really good. And one thing I don't like though is, look at that. Like, ugh. But besides that, Picky Piggy's really cool. The pink material isn't really that good, but besides that, I like Picky Piggy a lot. And here we have Dog Day. Yippee for Dog Day. Dog Day is the first plushie to introduce this material for the keychains, and nothing really much to say about him. I feel like everyone has already seen him, so I feel like there's not really a real point to like point him out. But I will say though, his material here does glow in the dark, so that's interesting, huh? But besides that, nothing really more to say, so yeah. And here we have Bubba Fin. For the same reasons as Crafty Corn, I really love him, because I was the first to receive Bubba. And I wasn't just the first. I was the first to receive Bubba in a landslide. Like, no one had a Bubba until like maybe like 2 to 3 days after I got mine. Or like maybe just one day, but like I got him in a landslide. No one else on the internet could see him other than me. So yeah, if you searched up Bubba Fint plush review at the time, I would be the only thing that pops up. So yeah, I also like how this is a heart. But besides that, really nothing more to say. And here we have Bobby Bear Hug. Nothing really much to say about her other than she's a bear and she sparked the Elmo smiling critter meme. But besides that, nothing really more to say about her other than she was the second plushie to have this as a keychain material. And last but not least, Hoppy Hopscotch. The ears are bendy, of course. And here we have the keychain. Yay for the keychain. It's very, very pointy, as y'all can see. But besides that, I can't really say much about him. Her. Other than the fact that she is the tallest smiling critter. I wonder why. And last and definitely least, second to last, sorry you guys, is PJ Pug-A-Pillar That's Long. Yippee! So yeah, the only real cool thing about him is that he's long. Like, look at this long boy. It keeps going. It keeps going. Keeps going. And it ends. This is how big it is. Like, boop. Boop. Not even my camera can, like, see its size. That's how big it is. But besides that, that's really it for Mr. PJ, other than the material is different. And besides that, that's really it. And last but not least is Boxy Boo. Now, I saved Mr. Boxy Boo for last because we reviewed, in total, nearly 20 smiling critters today. So I feel like ending it off with, like, a character that isn't a smiling critter would be really good. So, yeah, here's Boxy Boo. The springs are springy. He is actually springy, believe it or not. I like how his back is a heart, really cute and such. And I also like how they were able to perfect the square within him. Like, you can easily tell that this guy is a square. So, yeah, that's actually really interesting that they were able to perfect that. But we also found out that the reason why it's perfected like that is because of foam. And we know it's foam thanks to the flappy part here. So, yeah, that's really it for our boxy little bro. And that's honestly it for this whole video. No more plushies left to review. This video is an extra 10 minutes long compared to the previous one, which is kind of shocking since this time around I actually have less plushies, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's interesting. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And for now, bye. Thanks for watching.